everybody, today I'll be testing out this high performance gaming mouse that I have found. Hold on, I'm just gonna, nice shot of it. But it's not that long. It's one of the best gaming mice on the market right now, and you can shorten it and make it bigger. Like if you pull on one side. We'll go the maximum room because my mouse runs through the back over there, and so does this keyboard. So let's just try a CS:GO with it. Alright, it's plugged in, locked and loaded. Alright, so let's see. Alright, it seems to be functional. Alright, both buttons seem to be working. Yep. But it is loud. So if we want to decrease the volume of it, of the thing, we're just gonna unplug it for safety so I don't get electrocuted. And just bring it on the floor right there. And grab any type of tool. So I got over here a maybe don't do this on the floor. Put it on your desk or table. It's going to be easier to open. Let's see. Take up the knife part of your blade. Okay, now I'll hold it. Hold on, I got a bit of this. Alright, so take the mouse and just want to open up, take the back. So this is the sensor right here that senses the mouse. Want to fiddle with it a bit to give it a higher sensitivity. So you'll have the freshest sensitivity, and all those people will be jealous. You're gonna get wall bangs and stuff. Alright, just wanna tweak a little bit, take the whole and just go a little bit like that. Alright, now that's done. Maybe do it a couple more times. Now you want to cut the wire off because unless you want to make it wireless, we're probably gonna have to do that because I mean, for this to this, a PC, I have a laptop, I'm lucky. A PC is not gonna be able to do that. So I'm gonna have to just make the clicking more accurate. It's kind of like an auto click. So I'll lift up the mouse part of it. All right. So open up the right click. This is the most important because when you're playing CS:GO, you need to have some quick shooting. So just want to maybe grab some sort of cleaner. I have here with me a wipe. So you want to wipe that sensor inside. Just clean it because it might be dust, grime. And put it back in there. So now, it's still a bit too loud, but we're gonna have to deal with that. Alright, same for the other side. With an AUG or an op, you need that crisp, you can't have that delay. Just crack it back in there. And even for the scrolling wheel, to scroll through weapons a lot faster, you wanna, Alright, you see this? I don't know, right there. I'm gonna grab something hard like this box and just start. Right there you go. Now I see I've increased the sensitivity by breaking off a chip of it right here. So it does make it a lot more accessible, but unfortunately there's a little crack that's gonna break my finger. So I'll just have to chip off the rest of it. So I'll have no limits to scrolling. So let's just gonna remove that completely. There you go. Alright, that's most of it. You gotta be very gentle. It's a very delicate process. Alright, there you go. Now you have nothing inside. Just remove this part, so the border of the mouse, so that you have no. It is actually quite to your advantage. Let's test it out right now. All right, so let's just plug it back in. Take off these glasses. I can't see anything. All right, plug it back in. And I'll just test the performance. And I have a couple of hacks you can use. All right, I haven't even said the model number of it. All right, you see it still works. You get a pretty high sensitivity right here. And scrolling still works amazingly. Let's click on find a game. I'll just open up maybe a Dust 2. or now it's gonna be loading. So what you want to do is maybe grab your knife and just fiddle with the inside, so it kind of makes it load faster. So in and out, in and out. There you go. Perfect. Right now it's gonna be even quicker. Like as you can see, even on here it's a lot faster. I mean, it's not the fastest, but I mean, it's pretty good compared to my other mouse. I don't want to use this one though, because like, this one is average gamer mouse. This one's an ultimate gamer mouse. Like even it changed to red color. Oh yeah, and so that people don't steal my idea and can't really. I'm gonna grab my grab a permanent marker and just maybe go on the insides and give it a little color while your game's loading. Just to try to get an angle. There you go. Just go over, take this right here. Draw the lines on the side. Perfect. That kind of like distinguishes what the right and left mouse button. Oh, I have loaded in. All right. Okay. All right. So appears to be running quite well. Let's just place this right here. So, okay, the match is starting. You have to have that accuracy. You're buying your weapons. You can't see anything. But it is quite good. As you, it's really, like, responsive, but it's not the most responsive. So let's just leave this match. So leave it, and then let's do some more hack. The second hack you're going to do, so as you can see, you drew these lines right here. Just stab the actual thing a couple times. It's gonna give a little grip to your mouse. So alright. It does give a little like grip, so it kind of hurts your fingers, but also makes it stay intact. Because the normal mouse is pretty big. The gaming mouses are always small because they're more ergonomic, as you can tell. So we'll just take your screw you used before, put it right in between over here. It's going to increase the sensitivity of the mouse wheel, so you have the fastest mouse wheel that you can possibly have. This time I'll take... I'll use the same box as I did before. Alright, which is real nice inside. So now it does affect the clicking majorly. It's a lot more responsive. Do the same with the sensor. So place it right there and then just... This is screw. It's going to increase sensitivity majorly on your computer. Especially doing that when you're facing enemies from every direction. It's very important. You really gotta have that accuracy and the sensitivity. What we're doing here is loosening up the sensitivity of the mouse. As I've already removed certain parts from it. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so to continue, increasing the sensitivity of the mouse wheel, like it's going really fast right now. So like we're just gonna maybe pry it out and do some separate modifications on it. So you wanna just take this puppy out right here. Just might have to remove the actual buttons. It's in a little conjunction. Alright, see, I'm messing with the sensors. You want to be very gentle while doing this. It's a very dangerous procedure, and especially if you have a very expensive gaming mouse, then I would not recommend you doing it personally. I'd ship it to me. I'll do it. I don't know how to... It's wedged in between two... I can get the rubber piece out, then I have to get the actual plastic part out. Oh, there you go. So you got the entire thing out. Well, with the rubber on it, you can take it off, whatever. So you see, it has no wheel. So we're basically going to take it and just spin with the knife and just like pull down on it real tight, real nice. Be careful, you want to cut your fingers, or so you just press down on it, and then the sensors and everything are pretty, they don't look damaged because I'm an expert with computers. So you're just going to put that bad boy back in there. And it works, and it's going to work a lot faster. So there's no delay. A 1 second respawn time. A 2 millisecond respawn time. Make sure you gotta put it back in the right way, though. I cannot see with these glasses. Okay. To put it in the rubber wheel is your choice. You don't have to put it in. But, I mean, if you want to, like, roll on plastic, then that does, like, wear out your hands. You might have to get some new skin after, but, I mean, hey, it's to your preference. I just want to wedge it. I can't do these glasses. Alright. Maybe put this part in first. Okay. Now, actually, removing the piece of rubber increases your the rolling sensitivity because I cannot get it back. It's in, but I can't. It's in the wrong way. Are you serious? Okay, you might make sure you put it in the right way, because you might have to lift up one of the mice things, because it is preventing me from actually accessing. Might have to lift up both of them. But you don't want to completely remove them. I mean, to completely remove them, I'll show that. That's going to be the next step. Alright. So basically, I've gotten the little mouse wheel in. So we're going to remove these, because we're going to take a look at the interior of it. So we'll have to remove the back first, or just pry it open. And like, the professionals pry it open, because it's more professional. That was easier. It's fall on the floor, though. Alright, so I've removed it. So, now it's like this, because I don't even touch the back of this mouse, because it is so small. But now we can actually remove okay, I don't think we can. They seem to be... Well, there are buttons on over here that, these little, panels click on. So you can remove that, like, keep it open like the hood of a car. So you want to take your little thing and then just clean the inside of here, because it really does, like, make a difference when you clean all the inside of it. Especially the protractor inside of it. I even take your thing and just, like, maybe, like, cut it in half, because it's gonna give double the power. Just, let me show you this. Alright. So right here, just cut that puppy open, right in the middle. You see the little, this little, thing right there, that orange thing, that's what I'm cutting open. Or you can just pry it off. But you want to pry it off completely, because it's actually the messenger, so that it sends a signal to the mouse to the computer. Okay, so I can't. So I've gotten most of this mouse apart. Now you're probably realizing that the mouse wheel is coming off, but don't worry about that. Just smash everything back into place. Now it should be pretty good, I make significantly less noise. Now the rubber thing, you can keep it as a writing ring or whatever. But to make it wireless and have an adapter. Now this is what we're going to be doing right now. Alright, so first step. Now you're going to move all the panels from... Well, except these ones, because these ones can't actually be placed. So we're going to have to open up the bottom of it. So, dig into the core of this. It's actually going to be harder than I thought. Alright. Alright, now, you want to be basically the little hatch that opens at the top. You pry it open. And then you have access to completely remove the top of this. Now, it's going to give you access to the top, the internals of this mouse, without destroying it at all. It's really a convenient way of opening it. without using force. Alright, perfect. Now just get all those little bits and pieces of the hatch and move that to the side. Now, as you can see the inside. So now you want to make this puppy wireless, because this wire ain't going to do good in competitive gaming. You're going to be moving, it's going to unplug from your laptop or even PC. So you want to grab your standard pair of scissors you have right here. And this wire is not very important. All we need to do is install an adapter in the USB. So just cut that puppy off. And then cut that thing off. You can use this for other things. I'll keep it inside of here for another project. So all you need is these two things. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that wire is actually significantly whatever. I don't care. You're not smart. I am. Alright, now you want to open up the USB part with whatever you have. So just open the USB part up. I cut myself. Okay. I'm fine. I'll just use the toxins. Right now, you might be able to see a little wiring over here, but that's not important at all. You basically want to get into the internals of... Okay, I'm gonna, like, die. So the adapter's actually already inside of here. You don't have to access anything. You know, I'm just denting it a bit because... So I can have some freedom to actually find the receiver inside of the thing. Or you can just penetrate it really hard and stick like that. Make a little hole right here, and you should be good, because the air is going to transmit the diseases to the mouse. Alright, so now you got most of the mouse open right here. Take this. There's going to be a little battery looking thing right here. You want to remove that completely, because that's not important. They just add that so it makes the money cost more, the mouse cost more. Just remove that from the little motherboard of it. It's not important at all. I'm trying to remove it right here. I mean, it's not that... It's probably, like, hot wired to it, but you want to, like, really have a good knife and just get that thing out of there. It's actually causing viruses in your computer, so when you have your game... I removed it, but I don't know where it went. I don't... Alright, well, anyways. So now you're going to grab... Because that's not important, you don't need it. You're going to have a little screw like this. And just pop it in there. Alright? Now, that screw is going to transmit enough radioactivity so that this will be able to plug in. So maybe you have a meter of distance. So if your PC is in another room, that's not going to work if you have everything wireless. It's going to have to be in the same room. So now, put all those little bits and pieces, reassemble basically the entire thing. Just put everything back in, like, hold on, I'll show you. See all this stuff that's just put that right in there. All this stuff right in the receivers, because it's going to help the metal, and it's going to transmit the signals to the laptop. I still have my CSGO open. Put every little thing, and then you want to take the hammer and do the same thing. Hammer it nice and tight back together. Alright, I'll show you. Take the hammer right here. Take the hammer, or whatever you have, and just repeat step 8. Might want to use something a bit more sturdy, so take this knife. Hold the top so it doesn't hurt you. I'll screw it in if you want to, because it is a screw after all. Alright, so it's pretty good now. Now we're just going to reattach the back piece. It actually reassembled quite easily. So now you have a very silent wireless mouse. Let's test this puppy out. So plug this bad boy into the computer. Right there. The light doesn't turn on, but don't worry, it's nothing. And okay. Well, it appears it doesn't work, but it does work because this brand of mice don't support this idea. I just found that out right now. So yeah, if you want to turn it back to normal, here's how you do. Alright, first of all, you're going to need this, and this knife right here, and open every single part of this mouse. So tear everything open, because it's really going to be very important. Now you're going to see this mouse right here. Remove the mouse parts, you know. want to get really a good access to the internals. Just cut that bad boy open. Take that. I mean, half the stuff in here is useless anyway. Take out all the stuff you put back inside earlier. Now you're gonna see this. Now, you can use this as a GoPro. You just have to take out a couple. So I'm taking out the receiver so that it renders as an MP4. Perfect. All right. Just for Dollarama item. All right. You don't want to be cut by this. So I would suggest putting a bit of toxins in it and ripping it out with this, because I mean, this is gonna prevent electrical conductivity. And then just pry that bad boy out right here. You see that? So the like plastic inside. Oh, you can even see the receiver from in here. Just pop that receiver open. Pop everything open, and we're gonna rebuild this. Remember, we're gonna do a mouse build, not a PC build. That's old school stuff. Not about that. We're about mouse builds. So or about mouse builds on this channel. Every single item, all right. And we're gonna reassemble it, but in a different way, so that the company won't know it's actually their mouse, and the FBI won't have to come to my house again. It's very, like, it's a common mistake that people think this is hacking. You're really just disassembling everything in a properly fashioned way. You really don't want to cut yourself, because these things are quite cut. They're pretty sharp. Right now, it's starting to look empty. I feel like I want to die because of all the radioactive conductivity. Now, the red mouse, the red light that appeared earlier before? Well, we're going to remove this red light, and we're going to install it in the laptop so that it now has an RGB lighting system. So remove that light, and you're going to want to install it on your computer. Bad lighting. Alright, so you got most of it open. You want to pry and actually completely. That's why I wear glasses, because safety glasses on. Safety before everything. Alright. Perfect, boys. Now we got most of this puppy open. We really primarily want to gain access to this motherboard, because it's one hefty motherboard. It's like a mother in Skyrim. I've only played 12 minutes of Skyrim. Oh. Thought my CSGO was up big. Alright, now you want to remove the entire base of it, so it only gives you the motherboard. Now, this is basically what you're playing with. You're playing with a little game mouse like this, but that has a really, like, look how poorly constructed these gaming mice are. In the beginning of the video, I thought these were really well made, but like they're not really well made at all. They're poorly made, and they can be easily taken apart with your household pocket knife. Boom! Look at that! I just put force and tore the entire thing apart. Now the RGB light cannot be removed, unfortunately, but you can detach the motherboard from the. Well, don't touch the motherboard with your hands, because you're probably gonna die. But perfect. Now we only got the motherboard and a little wire that used to be used. Now this is basically what you need. You need this and this, and you want to hot wire both of them together. You want to take your scissors. I want to take a bit of this, and then you want to like carefully, just hot wire them together. Carefully. Alright, unfortunately that does not work. This brand of mice are terrible. Do not buy these mice. They're really bad. As you can see, the test I just did, terrible performance. I thought they were actually good in the beginning of the video, because I never tested out this mouse. But when taking it apart and trying to like make it a wireless one, it was pretty hard. So on a final note, do not buy. I forgot. I didn't even get to check the brand. I don't know. Maybe you could find what type of brand it was. The brand of screws is from Rona. Go check them out. link in the description. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed. You can even use this rubber band as a noose, but that's two insects. Alright, yeah, so I'll be giving away this motherboard if the mouse board, if anybody wants it. It's a bit damaged. I ripped apart all the receivers. I'll probably just keep it in my desk until I find a use for it. I'll do another mouse build. I'll do a mouse build on this channel. I'll have to find a new mouse, new everything, because it just came apart so easily. Like, I might keep a couple things, but like I can't really reattach them without any proper equipment. I'm currently in Africa right now, so it's quite hard to work on a project in here. But yeah, there's also this receiver that can be hot wired to a car. So basically, you can just plug it in. It's very simple. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this. Do not try this at home unless you have goggles and gloves like me. I do not wear gloves because my hands are skin-proof. But yeah, so I actually picked this up with like something that's not going to kill you, because my hands do feel quite weak. And mainly maybe because of the stabbing them. But yeah, hopefully everybody enjoyed this mouse review. It's a simple mouse hack number 2. Another 8 months I'll make another one. Okay, bye.